Hey everyone, hope you guys are enjoying Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak in whichever platform you're choosing to play it on. And today we're going to be checking out the fact that as part of the 5th free title update, Capcom went ahead and dropped yet another brand new event quest, and this one is going to be introducing another interesting Frontiers surprise drop armor. If you were watching actually my video just yesterday, I spoke about the 3 secret armors that we're going to get as part of the 5th free title update. I went over all of them, and interestingly enough, I didn't necessarily know that they were going to be dropping this event quest today. I thought they would be dropping it next week, since last week we also got the muscle body armor set with the layer armor as well. So I kind of expected them to kind of give us a little bit of a week in between type of armor sets, but they chose to do otherwise. If you still don't necessarily know how to get your hands on some of the event quests or any downloadable items or any free item packs, all you need to do is make your way down to Steelworks or in Elgato, speak to the courier cat, go all the way down to the add-ons options and claim anything that's labeled in white. Usually those are event quests or free item packs, which there are plenty of, especially for those PlayStation, Xbox, and PC Windows players who just got their hands on Sunbreak. I'm going to be making a separate video talking about some of the new good drops that are coming your ways in a few days. But one of those new event quests that Nintendo Switch and PC Steam players should be able to get is an endurance quest called A Mysterious Per Ascent, where you're hunting all of the targeted monsters, which are Mitsune, Somnacanth, and Mudboy Almudron. Now this is interesting that we get 2 mud monsters as part of the event quests for the 5th free title update. We usually don't necessarily get a lot of these monsters as part of event quests, but they ended up adding them nonetheless. Now as part of the quest is concerned, you're not really going to be putting up much of a challenge here. These are just normal master rank monsters. They're not anomaly, so they don't have higher health, higher damage, higher resistances, higher anything. These are just normal run-of-the-mill master rank monsters, which by this point in time, especially if you're rocking end game armor, free title update number 5 type end game armor, any Amatsu pieces or anything like that, Risen Shagaru armor or anything along those lines, you are going to be crushing these monsters in pretty much no time at all. I think one of the quests that we did, we took about 4 minutes just taking down everything. And it's a little bit of a shame. These master rank monsters don't really put up much of a fight. Anomaly investigations are certainly, some of the challenge. Anomaly, special request quests are definitely a little bit higher difficulty there, the special permit ones, and of course even the hazard ones. But these normal master rank monsters are not really much to write home about. Somnacanth just goes down extremely fast. Mitsune just is a sponge for health. Probably Almudron will put up a little bit of a fight, since it's still one of the weirdest monsters to fight since it was introduced in Sunbreak. It likes to move around a lot. Weak points move around all over the place. So you're probably gonna have a little bit of a time trying to hit all the crit zones if that is what your build is aiming forward. But at the end of the day, this monster is not really much of a challenge. Now, in typical fashion, when it comes to any sort of random armor rewards, you're going to need to keep your eyes peeled for the Quest Bonus Rewards tab. This is the 3rd green arrow, or the 4th green arrow, but the 3rd section in the rewards page, where you are looking for a blue Rarity 10 book called Charming Foreign Drawings. It says the paper is scribbled with some obscure drawings and foreign words. Only a single word is legible, Alice. And that is because this time around, you're going to be able to get that Frontiers, Monster Hunter Frontiers armor set that was introduced. I believe it was like G19 or something like that. I spoke about it in the video yesterday, where this Alice and Shishir armor set became available. Now, as part of the original Frontiers release, both the Alice and the Shishir set had like actual armor skills and stuff like that. They were like a normal armor set, but here in Sunbreak we are just getting the layered version. I also spoke that in Frontiers they had 2 separate versions. They had the bluish purple one, which is the default version that we're getting here, but they also had an alternate version which was like pinkish type of a thing. So players will be able to like get those through that event that they ended up dropping. So sadly here in Sunbreak we are not getting any of that. It was just getting a layered armor version. So you're of course going to need those 5 tickets, those charming tickets. You're going to need 5 of them, so chances are you're going to end up doing the quest multiple times. I've been lucky lately. I've got 3, I believe, the first time that I did it, 2 the second time around, but usually I've complained that plenty of these layered armor quests, they only end up giving me 1, so I have to do the quest 5 times, 4 times, whatever the case is. So this time around I got lucky, I only had to do it twice, and I ended up getting my 5 pieces. Now, as far as the Atlas pieces are concerned, the headpiece will require some 6 points, I believe, of Allmother parts. When it comes to the chest piece, I believe it requires Mitsune master rank parts. I believe those are 6 points as well. When it comes to the Atlas braces, you're going to need 6 points of Somnacanth parts, so those should be relatively easy to get. When it comes to the coil, Atlas coil, you're going to need 6 points of Allmother master rank parts. And lastly, when it comes to the Atlas legs, which of course are fan servicey in their very own way, you're going to need 6 points of master rank Mitsune armor pieces. I would actually encourage you to use the scrap parts if you have those. Those are the ones for like Palico and Palamute armor crafting. Chances are, if you have been sending out your buddies to, like, you know, gather materials for you, chances are you have a bunch of scraps just kind of sitting there in your bank, and you're not going to do anything with them most likely once you craft 1 or 2 versions of that armor set. I doubt anyone's, you know, decking out all 50 Palicos and Palamutes with like end game armor or whatever. You're only doing that probably for the ones that you're already using, not all the ones that you're even sending out on quest requests or anything like that. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. So chances are you have a lot of scraps sitting in your bank. So usually when it comes to these layer armor options, use as many scraps as possible if you have them. Now, as far as the armor is concerned, for females, of course, we do get that normal armor set, short skirt, you know, fan servicey type of anime, thigh high type of a thing. If you actually take off the skirt, you should be seeing the striped things there. You know, typical stuff. Now, the Cheshire armor, which is the opposite, that's the male version, is just a full-on cat armor. This one is going to be really popular for people who just wear those really weird meme armor sets in Rise and Sunbreak. So this one, I can see a lot of people making good use of it. It is a relatively fun and silly armor set. As I've been grinding Anomaly Investigation level 300 quests, or grinding 2 level 300 Anomaly Investigation quests, I've seen plenty of people wearing, you know, silly armor sets on their own right. So chances are this one is gonna get a lot of love for those type of players. Now, that's pretty much all the information I have for you guys today. There will be another armor set that will be coming. This is, of course, another one of the ones that I spoke in my previous video, so I'm going to be leaving a link in the description for that if you haven't necessarily checked it out. But if you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.